Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I'm back again with another video on the brand new Danger Pack. So I've been playing a little more Danger Pack lately, and like I've said in previous videos, the meta right now for the Danger Pack is definitely a lot of health scaling, a lot of rollaway monkey, a lot of 5 friends attacked kind of things. It's a lot harder to get attack scaling than health scaling in this pack, so the strategies that synergize well with health scaling are really strong. And so I decided to try and use a pet that really deals honestly really well with those kinds of team styles. And honestly, you didn't hear this from me, but you can use it really well with those team styles as well against other people running the broken stuff. So the pet we're going to be using today is the long-comb Sawfish. Now, long-comb Sawfish, it's a new tier 4. You'll see it in a couple of turns. How it works is after 5 enemies attack, it'll gain +4 health and then remove 4 health from all enemies. So it's basically like you're taking away, what is that, up to 20 health? Probably not after 5 attacks, but you're taking away a lot of health from the enemy, giving yourself a lot of health, and that can just really help you secure wins. And especially with all these people running these crazy high health scaling boards that love getting a lot of attacks off. That just turns out really great. Also, staytrou here. I didn't want to take one. I kept skipping it, and then it gave me 2 of them. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll use it. But yeah, so in the meantime, we're just kind of scaling up. In the meantime, using some tempo with some hurt stuff of our own. A little bit of, talking action never, is a bad thing. Same thing with melee tape here. But here we're going to find more staytrou, level it up, and there it is, the long-comb Sawfish. So what's nice, about the long-comb Sawfish is it just removes health against a lot of the teams that like having a lot of health. Additionally, with it, it can help with those kinds of teams. Also, getting the seaweed on our Togi and Barbarossa is amazing because look at that. Nice, pets you have there that really like having high health. Nice rollaway monkey. They all got 1 HP. That's pretty awesome pull to get from the Antarctic krill. But the Sawfish can be used against those teams to remove the health, or it can also be used if you're running one of those teams, because if you're already going to get a lot of attack triggers by having high health, you can do better against other people that have high health by, lowering their health. Also, seaweed goes in huge here again, makes their snipe do like nothing. That's pretty sick. Pretty cool. Love to see it. And yeah, this is a pet I've been really enjoying using lately. Been taking it a lot more and more, especially because, there definitely is an established meta now that we are about a week into the game. It's a lot of health scaling, a lot of transform spam, a lot of rollaway monkey, and a lot of, golden tamarin. You'll see a bunch of blue whale in the late game. You'll see the lemurs and the black rhinos. Amazon river dolphins really popular as well. And I think this pet can help with a lot of those. Maybe not Amazon river dolphin. That pet gets attack, that doesn't help with that. But in general, I think it helps a lot with those kinds of team styles. Also, freaking fast forward glitch again. But we freeze the vanilla bean, which is my favorite addition to this pack. Forget any of the pets. Vanilla bean is my favorite. Just use it on the Sawfish there. Now we got double Sawfish. Will we get to see both them trigger? Well, we face someone who almost has a level 3 Amazon river dolphin on turn 8. You've had access to that for like a couple turns basically, and it looks way closer than it actually was because the HP reduction. But yeah, we were not beating that anytime soon. That attack was just way too high for us to deal with. We do run into a blue whale here, and with our lives, I could have gone for a blue whale build. I had 4 hearts, and I was at 9. Turn 9, 4 hearts. It's a great time to do blue whale, but I just did a blue whale video, so I want to mix it up. Pick up the green sea turtle here, and look at this. Green sea turtle works so perfectly with the Sawfish because the entire enemy was reduced to 1 HP, and the melon let me trade so much better than I could have outside of using the melon, because it lets me trade at least 2 for 1 with these pets, so that's pretty sick. And you might be like, Troubadour, why are you still keeping the staytrou and the Togi and Barbarossa around? Well, I'm still early into this pack, and I want some achievements. So also chili going huge there. Wait a second, did the chili work when someone jump attacked me? Wait. No, I don't think it didn't. I guess that kind of makes sense, but I don't know. Jump attacks are so weird. It's like taking an attack out of order. But we get rid of the California condor there, switch it out for a bay cat. Basically the exact same level up I got last turn, but grabbing the other pet just because the bay cat can give me summons, which can give me extra chances to get triggers for my green sea turtle and my Sawfish. Nice links hit there, and look at that. They all got 1 HP. I've got melons. Yes, they get the lemurs here, but I get an extra trigger on the Sawfish, and that lets me take the victory. That's the other thing. If you run into other pets or other teams that need a lot of enemy attacks, you can trigger the Sawfish potentially more than once, and that's just so huge for this team. Now check out this run here. We face someone, they've got garlic. They got garlic on their talking. They've got the giant tortoise, but we just shred through them with their HP. The skunk hit helps a little bit too, but the Sawfish goes a long way in just whittling that team down, and we take another win. We're at 8 wins. Might as well go for the level 3 Bay Cat. We'll get all the achievements today. Why not? Try and get a bunch of achievements with this run. Pick up the currant there just for to be gold efficient. Why not? Extra money's always nice. Unfortunately, they jump attack my sea turtle there, so I won't get access to the melons this time. But they all have such low HP, but they have the level 3 talking in the back, but my HP is just too high with my level 3 Sawfish giving itself 12 health. It's removing 12 health from the entire enemy team now. That's so freaking good. And yeah, at this point, just look for the level ups. Maybe get a level 3 Bay Cat. Yeah. That'd be sick. See if we can get the achievement with that here. Now this time, our Sawfish gets instantly deleted by the mommy rabbit, another pet I've been trying to use lately. I think I got a win with it, but it's a pretty fun pet. It can attack scale itself, which is pretty cool. But their stats, they just got a little bit too high. Oh, it's LeBun. Shout out to LeBun. Attack's just a little bit too high for me to deal with here, but we're going to try and look for some protective equipment for my Sawfish. Take the Judean date, put a melon on it, might as well put a steak onto my shrew as well, just to compensate for my honestly low stats. I have such terrible stats across the board. The Sawfish and the sea turtle are really carrying me hard here. Now we face a level 3 blue whale here. They've got level 3 on turn 15, and judging by their stats, they probably got it pretty darn early, so their scaling is just too much for me to deal with. Though with the Sawfish there, if I got a couple more triggers, you know, I could have done something, especially if the sea turtle, you know, melon, if someone stuck around a little longer, those melons, the level 2 melons would have helped a lot with their 40 damage reduction, you know. But we'll take another melon, another steak, and a gold efficient chocolate. And what do we face here on turn 16 on the last turn of this team with honestly our terrible squad? We have 2 low tier pets. Face someone going for level 3 tooth-filled pigeon. The mommy rabbit does not kill me thanks to the melon. We get our sea turtle trigger right here after the Sawfish. The HP reduction's already done, and because of that, we're gonna take the win. And I got 4 achievements from this run. Let's freaking go. So yeah, if you want to try some anti-meta / supports the meta pet, try the Sawfish. Also shouts to Thunder Kiddo for recommending me to try out this pet, because this pet is pretty darn good. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.